everyone, welcome back to my channel. Real quick, I apologize if you guys hear any noises. There's a dog barking and then the neighborhood kids are out playing, so I apologize. It's like every time I go to sit down and film and I start getting ready, it'll be completely silent, and then once I get my camera set up to actually start filming, that's when all the noise starts, and it's so frustrating, but there's obviously nothing I can do. The kids are just out there having fun, living life, being kids, so it is what it is. But with that out of the way, today's video is going to be, what is it? So today's video is going to be questions and no one asks, and I thought I had done this video, but I went and looked and I hadn't. So yeah, there seems to be 43 questions. I just have them on my phone. So I'm just going to go through them and answer them as fast as I can because 43 is a lot of questions and we don't want this video to be too terribly long. If you're wondering where I got this, because it is pretty cool, if I remember, I will put the link down below, but I just got it off of Amazon, where I pretty much get all of my weird type of jewelry. So yeah, alright, question number 1. Do you go by a nickname? Yes. My actual name, for those of you who don't know, is Emily. So I go by Emmy a lot of the times, and then maybe 3 people can get away with calling me Em, but other than that, Emmy. 2, when driving, do you listen to CDs, tapes, the radio, or nothing? Alright, so for those of you who don't know, I don't drive. Working on it, but when I am in the car, I pretty much just listen to the radio. Alright, number 3, are you a window person or an aisle person? I honestly am a bit of both. If it's in a small area, then I would rather be an aisle person, but I like looking out the window, so a bit of both. 4, how do you relieve stress? I do yoga. I am trying to get into meditation because I know that can really help. I work out, I draw, and I listen to music. 5, what is your favorite childhood TV show? Ooh, that's hard. I had a few. I liked the typical ones like Rugrats, Scooby-Doo, that kind of stuff. But the one that really springs to mind is I Dream a Genie, which is obviously, for those of you who know the show, it was it started in the 60s, it was out in the 60s. So I would always, obviously I wasn't born in the 60s, so I would just watch the reruns and everything like that. I really loved this show. So yeah. Alright, number 6. When you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? I wanted to be a few different things. I wanted to be a vet, I wanted to be a therapist, I wanted to be a trophy wife at one point. Yeah, I just wanted to be different things, hairstylist, makeup artist, etc. 7, what was the best prank you ever pulled off? The best prank I ever pulled off, so much now I'm not a pranky person. I don't do pranks now. Growing up I was a little shithead and I would. So probably the best one was when, I won't say which sibling, but me and my sibling, we were racing to get to our vehicle to get the front seat, and I was probably 9, 10, somewhere around there, and my sibling was gonna win, and I knew that they were gonna win, so I just completely de-pantsed them in this parking lot that had people in it, so I could get the front seat, and they still got the front seat though. Alright, number 8. If you could have dinner with any 3 people, whom would you choose? Let's see. I would want to have dinner with my grandma Ruth, who passed when I was in kindergarten. I would want to have dinner with her. I would probably want to have dinner with, this is a tough one. What are you doing? Alright, so I'd want to have dinner with my grandma Ruth, probably, this is weird, but probably my 5th grade teacher, because she really helped me through some things and really took it upon herself to teach me and get me to where I needed to be, which that's a different story. So probably my grandma Ruth, 5th grade teacher, I remember her name, but I'm not going to say it, and then probably Marilyn Monroe, we'll just say that. Alright, that was number 8. So number 9, if you could get back any article of clothing you once wore, what would it be? I don't know if it counts so much as an article of clothing, but I would love, love, love to get back my baby blanket. I have no idea where it is. I moved around so much growing up that I know it got left in one of the many houses we lived in. So that would be really nice to get back because I don't have like anything from when I was a baby. Alright, number 10. If you could hire any actor to portray you in a movie, who would you choose? Oh, that's difficult because there's not really any like actresses like or actors out there that like I feel like would do me justice. Like I just don't, there's not really any that look like me, and then there's just not any that like have my same like, I don't want to sound cheesy, but like my same spirit, I guess you could say. Like, so I honestly don't know. If you guys have an idea, let me know. Alright, 11. If you could play any instrument, which would you play? Alright, so I actually did play an instrument as a little band geek in 6th grade. I played the clarinet, like Squidward from SpongeBob. But if I could play any instrument, I would want to definitely play the piano. I think I love pianos. It's just so like beautiful to me. Like that music is so beautiful and like classic. Let's see. If you could hear anyone in history give a speech, whom would you hear? I would probably want to hear one of the like chiefs of like the tribes whenever like white people first came over to this land. I would want to hear their speech and like how they felt about having to defend their lands and everything like that. I don't have one specific person in mind, but just any of theirs I think would be really like fascinating to just hear it from their point of view and hear, you know, how they felt about these, you know, colored people they've never seen before come to their land and fuck it up, essentially. I'd like to hear that. Let's see. 13. If you could live in one city for the rest of your life, where would you live? One city for the rest of my life. I would probably... for those of you who don't know, I live in Missouri, so I probably want to get the fuck out of Missouri. I'd probably want to live in Texas. I don't have a specific city in Texas. I've honestly never been to Texas, but that just kind of seems like where I would want to go. Let's see. 14. If you could make any fictional character come to life, which would it be? Ooh, that's a tough one. You know, I really truthfully don't know. 'Cause there's so many like fictional characters that would be like awesome. You know, I would probably say, if we're going off of like looks here, I would probably say Sam Winchester from Sam or Dean Winchester from Supernatural. Yeah, I mean they're fictional, so I would say them. Let's see, 15. When you were a kid, what did you dress up for as Halloween? What did you dress up as for Halloween? I did a cheerleader a lot of times. Sometimes I did a dead cheerleader. I did a princess a whole bunch of times. I dressed up as Pocahontas a few different times. Which I'm native, so I feel like that's okay. I was a kid, whatever. Alright, 16. Do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? So we have a pretty decent sized walk-in closet that we don't let our cat get into, us being me and my boyfriend. So we always shut that door because if we don't, she'll get in there, she'll like nest and everything and make a mess and get her fur all over everything in there. So we definitely keep it closed. 17. If you could be any cartoon character, who would you be? Any cartoon character, I would probably be... That's hard. I'd probably be like Catwoman, like a cartoon version of Catwoman. Love Catwoman. Alright, 18. Do you take the shampoos and conditioner bottles from hotels? Yes, I do. 19. Have you stolen a street sign before? Surprisingly, no. 20. Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? Tucked out of the bed, but tucked under my feet. 21. Would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? Neither, please. If I had to choose, probably the bees, because I would have a better chance of outrunning bees than a fucking bear. 22, do you always smile for pictures? Depends, but mostly. 23, have you peed in the woods? Absolutely. 24, what is the size of your bed? It's a queen size, I think. I don't know. 25, what is the best concert you ever attended? I never really went to attend concerts. I hate groups of people and kind of people in general, so I don't really attend concerts. But when I was younger, we did, me and my siblings, we went to, like, it was a radio show, or, yeah, a radio show that hosted a concert that had, like, some, like, at the time, popular people there, so probably just that, I guess. Let's see. 26, what is your song of the week? My song of the week right now, it's Gangsta's Paradise, but it's not like the original one. It's like a rock remake. I've snapped about it before, in all honesty, but I cannot for the life of me remember the band. But if you go on to YouTube and you search rock version of Gangsta's Paradise, it will come up, and I love it, love it, love it, love it. Let's see. Do you still watch cartoons? 27. Yes, I do. 28. When was the last time you wrote a letter to someone on paper? Probably when my oldest sister was in boot camp, I think, when I wrote her. I don't think I've written anyone else a letter on paper. 29. How many languages do you speak? Unfortunately, just this one. Oh, I guess I don't have question 30 then. Alright, so we'll skip 30 and go to 31. What was your first concert? Like I just said, it was like the radio show thing that hosted the concert. That was my first concert I ever went to. 23, Cheetos or Fritos? Cheetos. 20, wow. 33, can you curl your tongue? That's as much as I can do. 34, ever won a spelling bee? No. 35, own a record player? No. 36, who would you like to see in concert? Like I said, I don't really do concerts. I don't like people. So, like, honestly, like, no one really comes to mind. Let's see. 37, sugar cookies or snickerdoodles? Sugar cookies. 38, can you swim well? I know, but I can swim enough not to drown. 39, are you patient? The older I get, the more patient I am, but I would still say I'm not that much of a patient person. 40, DJ or band at a wedding? I don't know. I kind of feel like it depends on your wedding itself and, like, the vibe of your wedding. If you, like, if I were to, like, have a more classical kind of setting for a wedding, I would definitely want a band. But if I want more like a modern kind of wedding, I would probably go DJ. But me personally, I think I would go band because I would want that more like classical kind of theme for my wedding. 41, ever won a contest? Yes. 42, do you have kids? I have one infant, aka my cat. 43, do you want kids? Not for a long time. Alright guys, so that was it for the questions. Thank you guys so much if you sat through all of this and listened to me ramble on. If you guys want to see any of my other tag videos, you can check the description box down there. I should have a playlist. If not, you can just look through my channel. My social media is down there as well if you want to follow me on anything. But that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and hopefully I will see you in my next one.